What's up guys, my name is Forrest and today I'm going to do a little review on the GoPro Hero 4 Session. So this camera is pretty cool. I like it just as much, if not a little bit more, than some of the older GoPro models. Let's talk about a couple pros and cons of the Session. Pros: this GoPro here does not need to be in an additional encasing. Such as, you got your normal GoPro. This is the actual camera. If you want it waterproof, you gotta put it in here. So this camera is waterproof all by itself. And what's awesome about that is that it has little microphones here and here. I thought there was two. Maybe it's just this one up front. And what's cool about the little microphones out here and not underneath the plastic encasing is that you can actually hear what's going on. Unlike this, when it's in the plastic encasement, you can't hear very much. It sounds fine when you take it out, but then again, it's not waterproof. Another thing I like about this camera is that if, the moment occurs, you need to just start recording, you just hit this button right there. The only button, except for this button, but the only real button, you just press that, and you're live. So this camera does shoot in 1080p, 60 frames a second. It's pretty nice. I've heard some people complain about the quality of the camera, saying it's a little flat. It's definitely not, a DSLR quality camera, but for the price, for $200, you can't beat this camera. When it first came out and it was $500, I could totally understand people being a little disappointed. But now that they've reduced it to $200, you cannot find a better quality camera. Action camera for $200. Alright, so let's talk about a couple cons of this camera here. So basically, my least favorite thing about this camera is that it is primarily controlled, other than the record button, but if you need to change almost any setting, you need to hook up the GoPro to the mobile app to access the settings. So to do that, you have to hit this button, you gotta scroll through the little settings until you find the Wi-Fi button, turn the Wi-Fi on, go onto your phone, enter your password in your phone, go into your settings, go to your Wi-Fi, find the camera, hoping that the camera shows up. Of course, it's not there. Where are you? Let's try again. Alright, there it is. Connecting. Connected. GoPro app. There it is up there. Camera. Starting preview. And now we finally got it. And that is why it's a con. Because that's a pain if you want to change any settings in the app. Once you do it once, then you're good as long as you don't exit off of the Wi-Fi and the app and everything. So that's a pain, especially if you're out there, you're mountain biking or you're snowboarding or skiing or skydiving. Well, maybe if you're skydiving, you're hopefully already set up, but you're jumping off a rock into the river. You've got your phone balanced on the rock. It slides into the river, it's gone. You can't change the settings until you get a new phone. A couple other cons I have are that there's no way to swap out batteries. The battery in this thing lasts about 2 hours, and once it's dead, it's dead. And it's understandable, they tried to make this thing as small and compact as possible, but I wish there was some way to charge the battery. If this back part popped off or something, that would be awesome. That's pretty much my only complaint. I'm sure if I'd gotten this camera back when it was $500, I would have a lot more complaints. But as I've said, this camera for $200 now It's great. I mean, here, let's switch over to this GoPro so you can see the quality of this camera just in this indoor setting. And you can hear the quality of the audio. Let's do it. Okay, so we're now recording on the GoPro Session. Obviously not quite as great as when I was recording on my Canon 70D, but it is not bad. I don't know, you guys be the judge. Here, let me show you guys a couple time lapses I shot with this camera, and a shot taken out of my windshield as I'm driving towards the sunset. And I'm telling you, my windshield is so dirty right now, and it still looks this good. Okay guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you should probably look into getting one of these GoPros. They are awesome for the money. If you found this video helpful or enjoyed, just give me a big old thumbs up. That'd be awesome. And subscribe to my channel. If you guys think I should do any more review videos, please comment below. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.